In a race whose contours are still being unearthed, the people of this country spoke clearly and across every part of our nation about their deep dissatisfaction with the status quo. At this hour, Donald Trump has won 291 electoral votes and at least 71 million votes. An historic realignment potentially underway, an unprecedented rejection of an urgent bipartisan plea for decency, democracy, and access to women's health care. But as in 2016, when in the ashes of Hillary Clinton's cracked glass ceiling speech, the winning Biden coalition began to assemble itself, listen closely today to the stirrings of a new coalition, willing to listen to what voters had to say last night and prepare to fight for our democracy anew. Unlike 8 years ago, the threat Donald Trump poses to our institutions is a feature of this third campaign for the president.
These people are crazy.
Before the new year officially starts and exactly 3 weeks before Donald Trump returns to the White House, many of us are looking for strategies to make sense of the political divisions and differences in our country, in our neighborhoods, sometimes in our families, divisions that feel as fraught and destructive as at any point in our country's history. So I have 3 meditation apps on my phone, and I don't ever do any of them. How do you make yourself do the thing that makes you feel less of the thing you hate, which is your anxiety, be it rooted in our politics or anything else?
How do you get yourself to do this is the question. I mean, I think one great way to motivate yourself is to do a lot of suffering. You know, if you're walking around miserable a lot, that can provide a very powerful incentive to do something about it.
Think about that.
I mean, what is the social media prescription? I consume your great content because I'm on social media, but most of what I consume does not fill me up the way your posts do. Most of what I consume does not fill me up.
Fill me up.
Unfortunately, there is no simple prescription here. The simplest prescription, I think, is probably off the table for many of us, which would be to never go on social media. But I go on social media. You do too. We're all modern people. We're living in this world. We want to be engaged with what's happening in the culture. So I think at that point, it's about listening to yourself. And this is where meditation can come in very helpful because it boosts your self-awareness. And you might notice, I'm on hour 8 of doom scrolling on Twitter, and I'm starting to type in all caps. So maybe I should put the phone down.
Who is Batman?
I'm Batman. TDS. Does anyone know what TDS is? Correct. Trump Derangement Syndrome.